Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Merchant here with your outlook for December 27th, 2017. For your Wednesday, very cold temperatures are now settled in the region, and it's going to be actually even be colder than it was yesterday, which we already are getting complaints about how cold it was yesterday, and now it's going to be even colder today. And I don't see any relief from the cold here for the foreseeable future, at least the next 10 days, but most likely longer than that. This goes until about the 6th, 7th, 8th of January, something like that. It's going to be pretty cold for a long time, and I mean really cold. Temperatures are going to be in the 20s every day for most areas, and also in the single digits overnight most of this time, unless you have a system in the region. We'll get into that in this video as well. But we have several chances of well, at least one chance. We had the 29th and 30th time frame we outlined as a chance for a storm signal that is still there. I know the models aren't really thrilled with it right now, but they're having trouble right now trying to latch on to which piece of energy to identify with. And whenever you have that many pieces of energy on the map and different waves, and it just gets a little confusing. And until the models can reconcile the different pieces of energy and what it wants to do with each one with time, which they will, we'll get a better focus on how the end of the week and weekend plays out. I think this is more a Saturday type thing if this were to occur. But it will be cold in the meantime, mostly sunny today, not dealing with any precipitation. And then we same thing here for Thursday. We have high pressure radar over top of us, so we're going to have a mostly sunny day again on Thursday. Very cold both days. Here is the first piece of energy, and this is just a weak piece of vorticity moving southeast, not a big deal. The global models are really not thrilled with this. It will result in maybe a few flurries, and that's it. It's actually the one behind it that we're going to be having a little bit more interest in, and that would be the one for Saturday. Before we get to that, just want to get over to the NAM Future Simulator Radar. This is a look at Friday morning, and there are a few snow showers, light snow showers and flurries that will be in association with this. It'll be mainly just Friday morning, and you can see just a few flurry snow showers, not amounting to anything, and that's going to be Friday morning, probably wrapping up by noon or maybe early afternoon at the latest. And here's a look at early afternoon on Friday. So that moves through, moves out, and then no big deal. The next one on its heels is coming in behind it, and NAM's starting to pick up on this piece of energy. Now, it's uncertain what this is going to do. I mean, there's still a lot of possibilities. I know the models are not really thrilled with this, and they were several days ago. And it's just a matter of timing, really. As we go forward in time, this is a northern stream piece of energy. This is the second wave. Okay, the first wave was that flurries thing on Friday morning. No big deal. This is the second wave. At the same time you have this northern stream piece of energy right here, you have a southern stream piece of energy right down here. The two of these need to interact in order for you to get a bigger storm, and they need to do so earlier than they're showing currently. Can that happen? Absolutely. But this is still showing a very progressive flow here, and the southern stream seems like it's outracing the northern stream, but you still get, even with the northern stream system, you still get some light snow with this, and this is showing, or at least snow showers, and this is looking at Saturday morning. And then once you get to Saturday afternoon, you have this system right here. Again, the system itself is here. It's not consolidated with this offshore system yet. This is just starting to interact here at this point, but it's a little bit too late. So we just get the light snow showers, and that's it as currently modeled. If this happens a little bit sooner, and it doesn't have to be much sooner, but if it happens sooner, they interact a little quicker. You can have this low, which is offshore, is going to become the parent low when these two merge. You can have this up here a little bit, a little closer to the coast, and then take it off. Might make a huge difference in snow amounts for at least eastern and southeastern areas. But we'll continue to monitor this. This is not far off aloft from doing something a lot more. The surface reflection doesn't really do it justice, but you can see that consolidates into one low offshore, and then it kind of goes through a cyclogenesis offshore. So again, if this is too far east as currently modeled, it does not mean the models are correctly handling these features. We're looking at the upper air patterns right now, trying to make an argument that this could be something that comes a little bit closer up here like this, and if that's the case, you could be dealing with a bigger event than just just an inch or two. I don't think it's going to be something that's going to completely wrap up and bomb out into England yet, but we'll keep monitoring this just in case. But it does look like we're going to keep snow or snow showers in the forecast for now for Saturday, and once we have another 24 hours or so of model runs, hopefully these start to coming together a little bit more, because right now they're not. And we've seen this happen several times with several different systems this winter, where they kind of get these last-minute, under 72-hour changes. And that's what we're going to be dealing with, I think, with Saturday, too. I don't think it's going to be any different with the last-minute changes. So maybe expect something by Thursday, and hopefully have a better idea by then. But after that point, we just stay cold and a little breezy here on Sunday, remaining cold next week, and even colder yet, unbelievably. It's going to be probably stuck in the teens for highs in many locations as we get to next week, and that's when you might have some lower single digits or near zero, or maybe even some areas getting below zero for lows overnight, and that's going to be as we head into next week. So the cold gets colder next week, and then we'll see what we have around the maybe 5th or 6th of January. Once this pattern starts to relax a little bit, maybe we get another storm event. We have another storm signal in that time frame also. As the pattern relaxes, sometimes when you have a pattern first come in, you have a storm to right around the arrival time of that cold, and then when it starts to relax and gets a little bit milder, and when you're coming out of it, you have another storm to bring you out of it too. So we'll watch that time frame as also, because I think right around the 5th or 6th we start to moderate a little bit from extreme cold to just cold. Okay, and then after that we start to moderate beyond that point. But we'll watch these systems, especially with interest here on Saturday. I think that's the one we have to keep an eye on. Again, GFS not too thrilled with it. European model is somewhat. So is the Canadian. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see what happens. But give us another 24 hours. Hopefully we'll have a better answer for you tomorrow. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for December 27th, 2017. Have a great Wednesday.